Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. MBTT here, and I want to thank you so much for reaching 10 subscribers before the end of January. I couldn't have done it without you. And our next goal will be 30 subscribers. So if you haven't done it yet, make sure to subscribe and like the video and enjoy the video, because this is a special. Coming in at the number 15 spot is the Pezza Twist 2015 N. Now, this is the only tram in Gorzów Wielkopolski, so I didn't really have a big choice here. Now, I don't really like this tram for its design and colors. I feel that the colors are a bit too dull, that they could have chosen a better or a happier color, because this is just green and gray. And I'm more of a happy colored guy. Maybe you're not, but I'm not, because this is my opinion. So yeah, and the design is kind of weird because it's kind of a tall tram, I would say, in height. But it's kind of nice. I have some good feelings for it, but I don't have the best feelings, and this is why this is coming in the number 15 spot. Coming in at our next spot is the Duwag GT8 in Grudziądz. Now, I really like this tram because it is very touristic and it's very good for tourists. I just don't like it because there are other better trams, better looking trams, whatever you want to say. But yeah, that's what I think about it. But it's very nice for tourists. Of course, if you are a tourist, you should go. And the color is red, which is very nice. Red sometimes is a sad color, sometimes it's a happy color, but it's mostly a happy color. I don't really have to say much about this, except that there are other better trams than this. Coming in at our next spot is the Solaris S110. Now, I like this tram because, first of all, it's the only Solaris tram which we have in Poland. I like it because it has a nice color. It doesn't have a big difference between Gorzów Wielkopolski, between the Pezza Twist 2015N, but it has a different design. I feel it's more of a unique design, and it's a nicer design, I would say. It kind of has like a lower head kind of, and this tram is also low floored, and I really like it mostly because I don't really have that much information about it, but I like it because of the color. It's a bit happier than the Gorzów Wielkopolski. Gorzów Wielkopolski has a bit depressing green, I would say, and gray, which makes it even kind of more depressing. I also don't really have that much to say about this tram, to be honest. I was thinking actually to put this at last place or after Gorzów Wielkopolski, but then I looked further into this Solaris Tramino, and actually I started to see why many people actually like this tram. Next spot, we have the Modern Trans Modulus Beta MF15AC. Now, I feel this tram, it fits the best of this color, but it's not the best because in the same time I feel it's also kind of a weird mix-up. I know this is with all Szczecin trams, but this one has kind of a weird mix, in my opinion, a weird kind of thing. But I like it from the front side because it has nice lights, which basically makes it look a bit cooler. So that's why it's kind of higher higher than all the other trams which I was talking about now. It didn't make it to the top 10 list because I feel this tram, the colors are a bit too messy, but the design of the tram is actually a really nice tram, and that's why you will hear quite a lot of modern trams in this video. Coming up next, we have the Constel 8L5 NA from Torin. I really love this tram. It brings me back so much memories because I rode on this tram a lot. Now I mainly put the Constel 805 NA for its nostalgia more than its design, because the design to this tram is quite common, I would say, and not the best design which any tram could have. Now I love this tram, as I said, for its nostalgia, but this one in Torin, it kind of has a nice touch of colors to it. It has red and white. This kind of symbolizes the Polish flag, and this particular tram has two wagons, so it has wagons instead of one whole tram. So yeah, I really love this tram for its nostalgia. Coming up next, we have the Pezza Twist 129 NB 2010N. This is from Częstochowa. Now there are two different types of trams in Częstochowa. Now I didn't choose the other one basically because I think this one kind of resembles Częstochowa better. I know it's older, but I like the tram more for reasons which I'll explain now, and also because the second tram in Częstochowa is similar to another tram in another city which I'll be discussing in this video. So I like this tram for its design. This is what comes up to my mind as a tram. If you say the words tram, this comes up to my head because it has quite common design, and like quite a common design for modern trams, I would say. But I also like the colors on this one. It's the same with the Constel 805 NA from Torin, because it is also red and white, which also resembles the Polish flag. And now I know this is not the newest tram, but it doesn't always matter about age. Coming up next is the Peasantrykus 122N from Łódź in Poland. I like this tram because I also rode this tram quite a lot, not as much as other trams, but this one is nice because it kind of has it's a unique tram. It has kind of a different face print on the front. It kind of has, I call it the angry tram, because it kind of looks like an angry face. So this is, in my opinion, one of the funniest trams. Now the only problem which I have with this tram is basically the color. Łódź has a specific color. It's either yellow or red, or sometimes only red or only yellow. But this one has mostly yellow and partly red. But the red I feel is a bit too dull, so I hope they enlighten the red a bit. Coming in at our next spot, we have the Peasantrykus 121N from Elbląg. I really like this tram because it's also again a unique tram. It's quite similar to the Peasantrykus 122N, but this one is slightly different for its size. It's kind of shorter. It's a shorter tram, which makes it kind of more unique. And again, it has the angry face, which the angry face, let's say. And it has a very nice color touch to it. It's green and black, and that color fits so well. And the doors are yellow, Now I feel that's a bit too much, but if you just look from the side, it's basically black and green, and that is such a good combination, especially with the Peasantrykus 121N, because I like Pezzas a lot. Pezzas are probably my favorite company of trams ever. So yeah, there's really nothing much to say about this except that it's kind of similar to the 122, and so yes, let's move on to the next. Coming in at our next spot, we have Pezza Swing 122 NAB. Now I really like this tram for many reasons. The colors, they fit really nicely together. The colors fit. And while some trams have the problem with colors, this one doesn't. This one has blue and white, which both fit, and they look very nice. Now sometimes you might say it's boring or it's depressing a bit, but sometimes it really just looks nice. And this is one of the modern trams again, and it has also a different kind of face than from the other Pezzas. This is a Pezza Swing, so this is not a Peasantrykus, so it doesn't have the same face print on front. And yeah, this is in Bitkosh also, and Bitkosh doesn't have a lot of trams, and that's why I really like this tram, because Bitkosh really puts a lot of work into this. They really put a lot of work into the design, and they're really smart to pick a modern tram. Coming in at our next spot, we have the Pezza Twist 2017N. This is from Katowice. Now, as I was saying, from one of the trams in the beginning, that there were two trams in the city. I'm pretty sure that was Częstochowa. Now, this tram is the exact same model as in Częstochowa, except it's a different tram, but it has only a few different changes. So not a lot of changes, but a few different changes. So this one, the color is red and slightly black. Yes, and black. I was about to say white. What's wrong with me? Anyways, so it's red and black, and that fits so well, man. That fits so well. Now I know the Częstochowa has kind of the same, but also as well Katowice has more similar than Częstochowa. It has more variety of trams. I really love this tram because it's very modern. The problem with this tram is the shape or the height of the tram. The same problem with Gorszów Wielkopolski is that, you know, the height of the tram, where you feel the front piece is a bit too large. So yeah, but also on the doors they have white stripes, and I really like that addition. That addition. There isn't really much to say about this tram except that it's a great tram. Now things are heating up. Now we are in the top 5 of my favorite trams. So things are heating up. So please consider subscribing and hit the like button if you've reached this far, because you are amazing. So coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the modern trams Modurus Beta MF24AC. This tram is in Wrocław. I really love this tram because the blue color on it is so good. And the same thing with the Szczecin tram is that the front has a really nice design to it. If you can see through this tram, it kind of has LED lights, the same as Szczecin. It has inside small LED lights surrounding the mouth, if you want to call it, or surrounding the face, whatever. And God, this tram is so cool to look at. Really, really cool. Coming in the number 4 spot, we have the Pezza Twist 2014 and Krakowiak. Now, you might have guessed from the name, Krakowiak. This is in Krakow. Wow. This is just beyond my imagination. I really love this tram. It has kind of the same similarities to the modern trams on number 5 spot. It has white light with blue color, and oh my god, the design is amazing. It looks like a Ferrari or like a Lamborghini, you know. You just want to kiss it. You just want to kiss it, you know. And the design of the tram, this is what you call a tram. This is tram, man. This is a tram. Again, same thing with another tram which I discussed about. If you say tram, this will come up in my head as well. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached to top 3. So next up, we have the Pezza Jazz 128 MG. This particular tram is in Gdańsk. Now Warsaw has a similar tram except that it's shorter. And I have ridden the one in Warsaw. But I have never gone onto this one. But this looks boss. This looks lit. This looks awesome. It's something I would never expect, really. This is really, really an amazing design. And this is Pezza. I love Pezza, especially the really modern ones. Inside, when you go inside the tram, they have blue lights above the door, which makes it feel really cool. And outside, the colors are kind of beige, red. Well, that kind of is Gdańsk colors, and a bit of blackish. Now, I call this one the middle face tone, because it's kind of funny because it has a face where it's not happy but it's not sad. It's like, yeah, it's me, Mr. Tram. And also this is kind of shocking because I've never really seen this type of tram, Pezza Jazz, as long as that, and I've never seen a long tram like that. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have the Modern Trams Modulus Gamma LF 03 AC BD. This particular tram is in Poznań. Look at the color. Look at the color. It's emerald. I'm not saying green. I'm saying emerald green. And the design of this tram is futuristic. Back to the future. You know what I'm saying? Back to the future, man. This is Back to the Future. Now, really, this is such an amazing tram because it's really futuristic, as I said. One of the most futuristic trams I've ever seen in my life, and one of the nicest looking futuristic trams. Because I'm a guy who doesn't like a lot of futuristic trams. Now, this might be surprising to you because I'm sure a lot of you like futuristic trams. I like the middle ones, the modern ones, like the modern ones, the middle. Not the old ones, the middle. But somehow this reached my second on the list, my number 2 on the list. Gosh, man, look at the design as well of this tram. can you please take 10 looks at this tram, or 1 look even, and just tell me that that is not sexy. Boys, we have done it. We have almost ranked every tram but one. And before we get into that, make sure you're liked and subscribed if you are hyped, and really thank you so much if you have stayed till the end. Coming in at the number 1 spot, we have the Pezza Swing 120 NA in Warsaw. Can we please give a round of applause for the winner? Man, if you haven't seen my last video, I said that this is my most ridden tram ever. I was riding this thing a lot, going to malls, going to shops, going to doctors, whatever. Now, I only don't like it for that, but the nostalgia adds it as well for me. This was created in 2009, and the design is what you call a tram. When I said that this reminds me of a tram, no. Those were just warm-ups, or beginners, let's say. This is the number 1. Now, you might be shocked right now. You thought that I would put like a futuristic tram, right? Or another tram like the modern trams, or something else, right? Well, this is my opinion, man. The colors on this thing are so good. Red and yellow and a touch of black. And same with the Pezza Jazz, this has blue lights inside, or blue LED lights inside. And yeah, I really have nothing much to say than this to this amazing tram. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you again for letting me reach 10 or now 11 subscribers. Really, I couldn't have done it without you guys. Now our main goal is to reach 30 subscribers. Not by the end of the month or anything, just let's reach it, and I will really be happy, and I will thank you guys. This was my special video, so yeah, this is my special video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and comment down below if you want more content like this, because I really enjoy making this. And this is MBTT signing out.